Alright, what's up, y'all? So, in this video, specifically, we gonna talk about how religion masters cult magic. Realistically, all religion is cults. That's all it is. The thing is, everyone that's involved in religion is they're unconscious of the fact that the ones that had created the religion, that had wrote the scriptures and the doctrines to some of these religions and cults that they follow, they're the ones that benefit. So when you think about it, every cult is ran like a pyramid scheme. You get me? If you understand pyramid schemes or even been involved in a pyramid scheme, you would know that you never meet the people who are at the top of the hierarchy, who are on the top of the food chain. You usually meet the missionaries. You meet the foot soldiers. That's what I call them. I call them foot soldiers because that's what they are. They're the ones who go around, recruit people, and they push the gospel of whatever that cult or whatever that religion is based upon, right? Now, as far as the cult magic, see, people, they like to call it chaos magic, but I like to refer to it as cult magic because a prime example of cult magic is like what happened with Travis Scott and the Astroworld concert. See, I feel like what a lot of people dismissed about that situation itself is the fact how Travis Scott, no offense, I used to be a fan of his music. I don't really listen to Travis Scott anymore, but early Travis Scott, yeah, I was fucked up about early Travis Scott. So the part that I feel like a lot of people dismiss about that one concert was the fact how any regular performer would have stopped the show and would have aided whoever was in the crowd, especially if they needed help or if they were badly injured, because who wants to deal with those type of lawsuits? But I don't know if they still have the video up online, and I give all my condolences to the people that were out there that had to witness that or even experience that. But the point I'm really trying to make is the fact that Travis Scott even allowed something like that to happen is a prime example of chaos magic. It's like you're trying to hijack the minds of your followers to the point where the worship it's to a point where it's like it's almost like it's cult-like. You get me? Because I know whoever was at that concert or whoever participated in Astroworld, they really believed in the vision. They believed in whatever it was that Travis Scott and his team was pushing out to the public. They believed it so much that it was almost a form of worship. Like you could damn near say that his concerts are like rituals, just like church. You know, church itself is a ritual. All of it is a ritual. All of it goes right back to it being a cult. You get me? And see, I had this one little epiphany this morning. Yeah, I had this one little epiphany, right? And one thing I realized was the fact of how, like, a lot of these followers, they don't even understand that they're subconsciously hijacked. You know, they're not aware that at any time or place, you know, they could be triggered to react to something or someone without them not being consciously aware of why they're doing it. You get me? Prime example is like the SpongeBob movie when Plankton took over the world and he had the helmets on everybody had. I said everybody had. On everybody head, like the Bikini Bottom. And then all Plankton had to do was just say that one word to trigger their subconscious mind to then having all of them say, all hail Plankton. That's the same with Christians the same with Muslims, the same with Jehovah's Witness, the same for Mormons. It's the same all around. The only difference is these followers, they don't wear a bucket hat. If anything, they just repeat scripts. Literally, they just repeat scripts each and every day. Anybody they come across that they feel like is not on the same frequency as them or is not hijacked just like them, what's the main thing they always say? Have you gave your life to Jesus Christ? Do you believe Jesus Christ died on the cross for your sins? And don't you find it ironic that the same religions that I just brought up outside of Islam, ain't it ironic that they all use that same script? They all use that same gateway script? Because if you ask me personally, I feel like they use Jesus as their little gateway into hijacking someone's mind. And it's not so much about if Jesus is real or not. It's the fact of why do they keep using this one prominent figure in history to hijack minds, to make people surrender their own agency of making their own choices and decisions. You get me? That's when I realized that religion was a cult. All of it is a cult. All of it is a cult. Because there's things that can be said or done to trigger its followers, and then they all just, it's like they're all unaware and they just move. They all just say things and do things that you could just look at with your naked eye and just be like, yo, this is a script. Like, I don't think are you even thinking for yourself right now? Because I don't think you're thinking for yourself right now. Because anybody with a real mind would see past all of it, and they'll connect the dots and see the pattern recognition that, like, yo, why is it that all y'all believe in Jesus Christ, but all y'all practices are different? All y'all believe it. Matter of fact, it ain't even about Jesus Christ. It's the fact that every religion has a Messiah. It's always this one special person. Like, you have to convince me. You have to convince me that I'm special first, but then you have to introduce this one figure that's more important than me. When it's like, for what? Like, what's the real intention of that? The real intention is to get in my brain, to get in my mind, to make me put this one person that I never met, I never touched, I never smelled, I never even hugged this person. But I'm supposed to put this person on the pedestal. I'm supposed to worry about this person more than myself. Like, this ain't one of them type of videos where I'm just bashing. I'm really trying to help. You get me? I'm really trying to, you get me? But it's okay if I don't get you there. You know what I mean? If I trigger you, then that means what I'm doing is working. Literally, what I'm doing is working right now. If I triggered you, if you done already left the video, then kudos to you. You feel me? When Plankton say, bitch, I need you to react. Be ready to react. You get me? Have fun living a life like that. Have fun living a life where you're not even fucking aware that you're praising something that don't even fucking exist. It doesn't exist. It's all for magic. It's all to make you react. That's when I realized, I was like, man, if heaven is real, I hope ain't no Christians there. Like, literally, if heaven is real, I pray that there ain't no Christians there. Cause when we talk about some of the most hypocritical people in the world, please, if there's a space in the afterlife, please make sure them people not there with me. I just ask, please make sure that they're not there with me. But as said, all religions is cults. They're all trying to get into your subconscious mind to make you react and do things that you're unaware of for their benefit. You get me? Don't you find it ironic that every Sunday it's estimated that the churches all around the world accumulate up to $1 billion fucking dollars? But if you go to any poor neighborhood or any poor area, because we're not going to bring race. Because if I bring up race, I believe it's going to trigger some people. But I'm going to let you use your mind. You get me? That's the reason why we was blessed with it. We was blessed with one because we were meant to use it. It wasn't supposed to be compromised and hijacked. But back to my point. Every Sunday, churches accumulate up to $1 billion. And if you go to any poor neighborhood or any poor area, there is a church or a temple in that specific area. There's a lodge in that specific area. That is not by coincidence. That is done by design. That is all done by design. And as I'm making this video, I wish I could show y'all some of the things that's happening right outside in front of me. Because I know what I'm seeing and what I'm experiencing is not done by coincidence. It's all done by design. It's all done by design. Even as far as my situation right now, it's all done by design. Because one thing religious people love to do, they love to I'm sorry. One thing religious people love to do is throw fear, shame, guilt, and doubt out. They throw it at you because they want you to be vulnerable. This is all to hijack your mind, all to hijack your subconscious mind. They don't want you to make decisions based upon yourself. They don't want you to think about yourself. They want you to think about everybody else and this person that they put on a pedestal that they never met. Like, let's be real. How can you love somebody you never fucking met? Like, I done been in long distance relationships before, but how can you love somebody you never met? You never met them or seen them. But it's like when they bring, mind you, when they bring the name up, it makes you feel some type of way. It triggers you. Why is that? Religion is a cult. Religion is a cult. And if you want to free your mind, if you want to master real agency, the agency that you was blessed with, that we were blessed with as human beings in the Garden of Eden, we could still practice that agency. See, what happened in the Garden of Eden, that was just a reflection of life. There's always going to be a serpent. There's always going to be an Eve. There's always going to be someone coming along to snatch this away from you. They want you to go against it. They don't want you to think for yourself. They do not want you to think for yourself. They don't want you to liberate your mind. Because once you liberate your mind, you would then question everything around you, like religion. You will question everything around you, and then the more you question it, it's almost as if these people feel like they're being exposed, and that's why they feel triggered. They feel triggered. They have to throw a label on you. They have to say something about you to discredit the knowledge and the intellect that you develop by yourself. But realistically, it's not knowledge and intellect. It's just agency. It's practicing our sixth sense, because they say we got 5, but we really have 6 senses. It's just some people gave up their 6th sense to AI because they don't want to think. Religion is a cult, y'all. Religion is a cult.